Welcome to the AUZi Insurance 2021 Helensvale Olympics. Today we'll be putting our AUZi team to the test as we take them through a set of rigorous events designed to separate the brokers from the jokers. Our competitors are none other than Neil, Tracy, Nicole, Reza, and of course myself, Dylan. But first, the inaugural lighting of our AUZi torch, carried out by none other than Nicole. We'd like to make a special thanks to our sponsor and Olympic torch supplier, TM Candles, for providing us with this wonderful candle for the event. Smelt fantastic. Our first event for the day, rubber band archery. Our team will take aim at 5 separate targets on a whiteboard, attempting to hit as many as they can out of a volley of 4. Reza is first to step up to the target, and if you're wondering where we get our scoring system from, it's nowhere. We made it up on the day. There's no heats involved here, folks. What you're seeing is our first shot at the board. Hold the phone, we're going to need an action replay on that one. Bring it back. Oh, you can see that paper move. That's definitely a hit. Good work, mate. Last shot. Bring it home. Oh, and that's a tough miss there. That's a good number for first on the board. Who's up next? We've got none other than Neil. It was around at this point where we started to realise just how difficult the event actually is. Neil's taking aim at... Hang on, mate. Let's take that back. That's not paper. That's your mask. Try that again. That's a miss. Oh, and another miss. And a third miss. You can make it. 1 out of 4. You got this. Ah, beautiful. He looks pretty happy about that one. But I don't think anyone was watching. That's another 1 out of 4 on the board. We'll just speed this up to make it go a bit quicker. We've got a stalemate draw between Nicole and Dylan. Time for the 2-shot shootout. Nicole is taking aim. Look at that concentration. Away it goes. Oh, and it's a hit. Can she go 2 for 2? Let's see. Ooh, and I think judging by the look on her face, that's a no. Hey, it's me. Oh, and a hit. I really honestly don't know why I'm reacting. I obviously know the outcome here. For viewer suspense, but look at that. 2 out of 2. I won it. Do I get my gold star yet? Up next is paperball free throw, where the team will be taking aim at a trash can to try and hit as many out of 3 shots as they can. Up first is Tracy, setting the bar for us here today. Nailing that first hoop. She's coming in, and misses the second one unfortunately, but nails the third. 2 out of 3. I'd be pretty happy with that myself. And here comes Neil with his first shot, and that's an unfortunate miss there, mate. Nailing that second, nailing that third, another 2 out of 3 on the board. Look at that strut. And here I am, not looking stressed at all. Gone for that first shot. Oh, gonna nail that. Not the second though, I guess a bit of stress wouldn't have gone astray. 2 out of 3. And up next is Reza. Missing that first, but getting yet another 2 out of 3. Now it's looking like we might have a little redo on our hands here, folks, unless Nicole smashes this out of the park, and she has! A 3 out of 3! She's just nailed it! Not only is she a top-tier insurance broker, but she'd be a menace on the court as well. Well-earned victory, Nicole. Up next, paper plate discus. The event itself is quite self-explanatory. You've got discus, but with plates of the paper variety. Here's Neil getting ready with his lucky balloon, and how's it going to go for him? Oh! Looks like that balloon's done him wonders, and the crowd goes wild! Arms in the air already, but up next, Trace. Just making sure her stance is alright. And release. Great technique, great landing. On to Reza next. Look at the way he just checks the structural integrity of that plate. Let's see how he goes. Oh, and that's a wall shot. It actually came back closer to you. Tough break there, Rez. We'll get him in the next one. Oh, up to Dylan again. Trying out all those different techniques. Finding the best one. But at the end of the day, didn't do a whole lot for me. Yeah, Neil looks so disappointed. Nicole's up next. And of course she's nailed it, but based on Neil's body language, he's definitely secured that victory. Well earned, Neil. Well earned. Up next is paper plane Javelin. This one certainly isn't as easy as it seems, as we'll quickly learn from Neil's throw. If you don't get the right release, you're going to get snagged up on the door frame. He looks pretty unhappy there. This one's all about the technique, and if there's one person we've seen with great technique all today, it's been Tracy. And she's just done it again. She's gone for the absolutely beautiful barrel roll technique. Look at that. Just stunning sportsmanship all around. Great walk-off, Tracy. Out comes Nicole. Let's see what she's got. Pointing down the hallway, she takes aim. Oh, and yet another plane claimed by the door frame. Now out steps Reza, ready to prove to us that you don't need any practice shots. All you need is some well-trained aim, and that will secure you your victory. Or maybe not. Time for my shot, but again, these door frames are proving to be a liability. Good win, Reza. Good win. Tracy is now unfortunately knocked out of the running for this year, but there's always next year. Now, we wanted to have an office chair sprint this year, but when we realized that we didn't have the right cover, we had to opt for a 3-throw shootout instead. As you can see from the footage in the background, however, Nicole's just absolutely smashed us again. She's a bit of a basketball prodigy, apparently. So she just secured the gold for herself, getting 5 out of 10 on the free throw. Neil wasn't too happy. We're not competitive, we swear. So we still needed to figure out silver and bronze, which is why we decided to go for a 5 shootout this time. Reza up first. Managed to sink 2 out of 5. Good effort, mate. Up next, marketing man Dylan. I'll tell you what, if you think it's weird hearing your own voice in a recording, it's even more weird commentating over yourself. I secured 3 out of 5 there, and I was pretty happy with it. Neil, needing a 4 out of 5 to secure silver, failed to tell us that he's played a lot of darts in his time, so he turns it on for this one and absolutely crushed it, getting the 4 out of 5, but then going the extra step and getting the 5 out of 5. So that's it, folks. That concludes the Aussie Olympics for us. We have our gold, our silver, and our bronze. While we might not have all picked up medals today, we were all winners in the Aussie office, as we all got to spend the day playing silly little office games and not working. Thanks to everyone involved, thanks to our sponsors, and thanks to you guys, the audience, for watching. Aussie Insurance. Olympics delivered differently.